Guys, you saw the video. Those guys were burnt to death. Yes, around the mosque area of our main market on nature, that happened. It's a very sad one. Jungle justice has just happened. I just can't watch those gory videos because it is very, should I say, irritating how these young men were burnt to death. But when you ask questions, yes, because I asked some questions, I made some inquiries, I found out that those guys are two brothers. Yes, two brothers, Monday and Chekube Chuku, yes, two brothers from Oberuru in Olu local government area of Imo State. That is where they come from. And then you ask yourself, what brought about all these things? And then the story is coming out from every faction in the Odau area of Onitsha. He's saying that those guys are notorious terrorists in the area. They are specialists when it comes to snatching of people's bags and beating them up, taxing so many people. As in anywhere, like 3 tax Hanana Onitsha do something, Ompa something. You understand? The taxes Hananagase in those areas of Onitsha. And then after the taxing in the day, in the evening, they resort to, should I say, eating the money hennos or beating people, collecting their goods, collecting their properties, beating up people. Even recently, the news coming in is that the young man uses what's it called, a pestle. That's a kodo. Yes, a pestle. Only uses a kodo when I operate. So even there was a girl. He used the pestle on. He knocked the girl on the head. The girl is now at the Leeds Hospital on Onitsha receiving treatment there. It's not a very good one. And the young man have been terrorizing. They said he was, what should I say, he was the boy of the notorious Ikanda. Yes, even he was the part of the people that masterminded the buying of Ndubisi Nwokolo. You all had that story then. The story that got Ikanda to the prisons right now. And I think he's been sentenced to, should I say, life imprisonment or so. I don't get that data, but I know he's still in prison. And this is one of his boys. And later on, after the capture of Ikanda, he started working for a certain John Joloko, who he pinpointed as his orga. But some news coming out from so many quarters are saying that John Joloko have already banned him from his territory. That is Ochugiano Wachozi Koboro, his boy. Yes, he banned him from his territory. And then he is no more under John Joloko, according to some news coming out from those angles. They stay at the Menas Park. Yes, that is where the people. The solution is here, as you can see. Solution brought out those anti-tout group, and so many people are saying that they are the people that did that. So many people doesn't even know the people that did that, and this is not the kind of story we should be hearing in a sane city, in a sane environment. Whenever I talk to you, I tell you that the society, whatever you see in the government is the product of the society. The society, the Onitsha society, Kwesigo, in fact, they are now they're now big enough to make sure that most of these things doesn't happen without their consent. People don't just carry somebody or carry people, come to a junction, beat them up, burn them, light them up without the consent of the people living there. I've tried to contact the chairman of the markets around there to know whether they were contacted before those things happened. But when we look at this angle, we look at the other angle. You don't just come. There are places you don't just carry people and come and just ignite, burn them up, kill them openly in the presence of people. So many people cannot bear to see such horrible event. Do you know that some people saw that gory event yesterday live and they are not supposed to see it? And that will live in their minds, terrifying them for the rest of their lives. So when we talk about this, we talk about that there are so many other ways to kill a rat. There are so many ways to kill a rat. Yes. And all this jungle justice, there's no way I can subscribe to it. Because, yes, it happened that some guys in a security outfit came to a junction, brought out 2 people, light them up, and they died. The people didn't even ask questions. Yes, they are armed robbers. Yeah, we know they are confirmed robbers. Yes, with the information I gave you right now, you can see that the young man is a terrorist in the area. Everybody is saying that I went to a ground investigation, and many 99% are saying the same story, the same thing about the young man. But yet, there should be procedures. Those are anti-touts, or should I say, the people that they said did that, they should know what they should do. They should know how they should attack some issues like this. They should know how to hand them over to the necessary security agents. Okay, you will say, okay, if they hand them over to the police right now, the police will release them. It's true. But not all times. Yes, but most of the times, if you arrest these guys and hand them over to the police, they will release them. And you see, there are so many sides to this story. But all I have to say is that Onitsha should grow in such a level that these kind of things should not be happening. Even if there will be jungle justice, it will be regulated. It's not just something that will just come and happen in the presence of everybody. Nobody will ask questions. What if those guys are innocent? Because yes, these guys are guilty, no doubt about that. But on a very good day, when they come with an innocent person, nobody will still talk. Yes, nobody will still talk. And I even wonder how these young men conquer areas. Yes, with pesto, with oakodo, with yes, they conquer areas. An area like Odabo is being conquered by these young men collecting big money from trucks. Iburu pure water, Iburu manya, they will be collecting a lot of money from you. They are not accounting for the government, and the area is keeping quiet. For a very long time, these guys were operating for a very long time. I don't think you can do that in so many areas now. There are areas you cannot do that. So it still boils down to the area these things are happening. I don't see how these guys will be operating. In fact, that Onitsha South area needs total reorientation, needs total cleansing. Because I cannot see how touts will be operating in your area for months and nothing will happen to them. Because you don't have the power. Yes, if you take them to the police station, what will happen? Okay, if you take them to the police station, tomorrow they will come out and start hunting you. The stories are flown around. Everybody is now afraid to do something. This is not the Onitsha we knew that conducted the Boys Oye. No, this is not the Onitsha we knew. Onitsha was a revolutionary city, but now it's no more happening. Everything they are swallowing everything. That is why Aboro is too much in that Onitsha, not an Onitsha South. Yes, because they just keep quiet. They are afraid to die. Nobody wants to talk. Yes, and if you talk, you will see. That is the only thing. And the government have failed to give proper security to the people. That is the problem, and everything is complicated. Everything is just complicated. Okay, it has happened. It has happened. The boys are notorious criminals. Majority of the people are rejoicing, but yet I will not subscribe to jungle justice. There are other ways to do this. There are other ways to kill somebody slowly. There are other ways to buy somebody slowly without even making it a public something. Yes, all these guys, there are so many people that have gone without the family even knowing how they left, how they were buried. Yes, so many. So it can still happen quietly like that without all these. I don't know, because what I'm saying is that these guys are guilty today. Tomorrow it might be somebody that is innocent, and yet nobody will talk. Nobody will say anything. Yes. Okay, the other day I had some people, those guys that were killed around that Limca Road area, that even most of them that died that day were occupants of the keke. Just occupants that you came out in the morning, entered keke to go to a certain place, then you never knew you entered the keke of those criminals, and all of a sudden the crowd gathered them and started beating them, and you were part of the people that were beaten, and then that same person, you were part of the people that were burnt. You can see this is sad. This is just sad. That is why we have to avoid all those things, to avoid all these things, so that we don't kill innocent people in the process of trying to kill bad people. That is why there is enough scrutiny. A sane society Nobody will arrange our society for us. We are the people that are going to do it. It's a very sad situation there. What would I say? RIP to the dead? I don't know. But it's sad. It's sad. The people should wake up. When you are down there, you will be in your keke or you will be in your shop insulting Tinubu in Abuja, but you cannot even stop little boys that are collecting money from you in your area. It's a shame. Have a nice day.